Alright, we are back here at the K2 pool room over at our boiler studio, which is really awesome. And we have our guest speaker, Kaylin Nicole McNeil McLovin. She's back from NYC, which is
I don't know what's happening.
pretty great.
It's still not.
And
It's just your
score is
personal
now 6-3 in favor of Ray H. And we had a couple of problems with the stream. It should be now fixed, so I hope. Alright, if you guys are watching, please do us a favor and share it to as many pages as you can to help us grow our channel and also get the exposure of these players that are playing, so that if you have a chance to come and play as well, they will do the same for you. Again, the person sitting, that is Arnold, and Ray is the one shooting at the moment. He's going to take
still not
stripes.
on the K2 Productionz page, but
Nice shot there. See if he can do something with this 14. He's kind of stuck, and I don't think the bank goes anywhere. So again, it's tough.
you can be on
So,
Facebook on
how
your,
was New York?
you can be on Facebook on your Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Nothing to do with what I asked.
because I was just fixing
No, the thing is, with my work, as long as I'm completely shut down and logged off, then my computer works as a regular laptop,
yeah,
and I
mine
can.
won't do that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't even know this, but I actually downloaded Google Chrome into my computer, and it's faster when it comes to certain things. But Natalie just said that she's so happy to see you. She's glad that you're home. Yay.
Yay. I get to see her tomorrow. She is playing Shanna tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Natalie's excited to play tomorrow.
So I will get to... I feel like you're shoving this mic in my face.
Just holding.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Natalie. She played in our Scotch doubles tournament with Randy, and they won.
Yeah, they won about a little bit over 3,000, I think.
I do remember she was almost crying. She was so excited. She had told me when she was playing, she was like, we didn't plan on she's like, I was just happy we didn't go 2 and out. She's like, I never expected to win the entire thing.
I think that's happens to everybody though. You just sometimes don't expect to win and then end up winning, and then when you want to win, you are 2 and out. Happens to me all the time. Yeah, that's part of the weirdness of this game. So now Arnold can do a calm on this 5 to the 3, nice and easy, but I don't think he came high enough to do the combo. It's not too bad though. He's okay with that result.
I actually remember they did not get into the winner take all.
Who did?
Natalie and Randy.
Oh, they did not.
They did not. So second place ended up winning a little bit more money, but she wasn't even upset. She was like, I'm just happy we won. I remember that because they won less money than second place because they didn't get in the sign pots because they thought that they were just coming out for fun.
Oh.
So
Who won
she
first?
said less. They won first.
Oh, they did.
Yeah. but they won less money than second place because they didn't get in the side pots. But she said, lesson learned, even if you come out to play for fun and don't expect to win, it's worth it, the money to get in the side pots. Because I think that our side pots were like $40 for winner take all and like $20 for first second split or something, and almost every single team got in them, so they were like another $1,000 payout.
Yeah, it's really good when there's about 30 to 40 teams that actually play, and then each team, it's maybe like $150 or close to $200 entry with everything together, with a lot of notice. Hey, you save like $20 a week, and then everything is paid off by the time the tournament comes around, with a chance to win maybe like $4,000 for the team, which is not too bad for a weekend's worth of pay. If again we have 30 teams, but we are trying to hopefully do a Scotch doubles tournament again once everything opens up and we get everything organized. We have dibs with Mike Bates to do the first tournament at his spot, so we're just waiting for the okay and then post the flyer and we're ready to go.
So I don't know if you saw, but Doug Ducey just announced about 20 minutes ago all recreational things such as pool, not like pool billiards, but swimming pool can open up as of tomorrow.
Oh wow.
So if he's opening up swimming pools, which are like a breeding ground for bacteria, and there can be very crowded. I don't know if you've ever been to a public swimming pool, but they get a little bit crazy.
I grew up in the public swimming pool.
Oh. I grew up with the ocean as my swimming pool.
Oh no. I had to learn how to swim in the public pool, and I did okay. Almost drowned a couple times, but that was fine.
So if he's going to be opening up that, I can't imagine it's far behind that he's going to say okay for everyone else. So he's going for the bank here on the 8 ball.
Just pocket speed.
I would cut this into the side pocket before I would bank it all day.
Oh.
That was close.
That was a little short.
I personally am not a banker.
I know, you're a nurse.
I know Chris Hooker Jones is a banker, but for Chase, in fact. But
Mr. Jones.
I personally would never bank something if I could even remotely think I could cut it.
My bank closes at 5.
So dumb. I think he's just going for the hit here, not any. I didn't see him call any pocket.
You gotta call something just in case.
You got a 1 in 6 chance.
Hey. If you call it, make it. Looks
just
good
yeah,
for
it's just
TV.
Bonus.
Yep. It's pretty good. Everything's nice and open.
Oh, just don't put yourself. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna make it to the rail there for a minute.
He's okay. He just strokes the ball to the middle of the table, or he misses the ball. He hit the point by accident. Now Arnold has a chance to make it a 2-game swing.
So Jay Suko commented on my Arizona Pool Players share and said that she's not allowed to comment on the stream because Carlos and her aren't Facebook friends. Because you're not, the K2 Productionz isn't what's sharing, so unless they're your friend, they're not allowed to comment on the stream right now. Which is why we haven't seen any comments, I think.
I think it's public though. I'd have to check in my...
Well, Jay says she's not allowed to comment.
Got him.
If anybody wants to comment on the streams, you can always send me a friend request and I'll approve you because I have my phone with me right here. So
That's not bad.
It's great shape for the 8.
He just needs to make it. Nothing fancy. Just shoot it in.
But you do want to hit it a little bit because you don't want to hit it super soft and then end up like stuck on the rail. So.
Or you can.
The titty save.
Wow.
The point save.
She doesn't learn yet.
I will never not call it that.
She's still in training. Training. Alright, score just went up. Score is 7-3. And I think he's taking a little break. In the meantime, we'll be here.
Hello, everybody.
Now you can say hello. It's this screen, not that one. This one. Check out my hair. I need to get a hair trim. I don't like how it looks. Looks kind of
Well,
funny.
you've been wearing a hat the whole time.
I know. And the cool thing is, wait, let me actually show off my hat.
Oh, this is his free hat.
This hat right here is the one that I won from Mr. Doug Nolan.
Didn't you win a pair of his shoes too?
Yeah, next time is his shirt.
It's a very disturbing game of strip pool between the two of them.
I'm not losing, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, we were betting. It was me and Duncan playing Scotch doubles against him and Lance Schultz, which are the league operators. And I actually I beat a league operator, and so did Duncan, because he's never gotten one before. He also got a hat, so we both got some pretty cool free hats. Don't be jealous.
Yeah, because I just love my hats varieties that I wear every day.
Yep. This is a pretty cool hat. And as I say, pretty cool hat. This guy smashes the balls into
And everything
the rack.
is kind of nice and wide open. The only thing is that like 9-13 over on the rail.
Yeah, so I would shoot the solids here. I would shoot the 4.
The 4 or the 6. The 6 is really
I think
specific.
the 4 is pretty easy to make sure that you get the correct suit of balls.
Suit? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. It's a suit or category. Well, it can be categories because that would be
it can't be
able to.
suit. That's like poker.
Yeah, like
They're not spades or diamonds.
Hearts, diamonds. It's still called suit, or
I don't think that it's called suit.
I think it's called. It can be category, because that would be more than 2.
You can have only 2 categories.
I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows out there? Somebody.
Somebody.
Well, apparently, who's only my Facebook friend can post the answer.
That means that I'm gonna get booted out.
That's
If
right.
that's the case. But I think it's the suit of either solids or stripes. I've been calling it suit the whole time. Oh, just a little wobble.
I'm gonna try to
there.
Google it. I'm gonna see if I can Google it. Hold this.
Alright, I'm holding the mic now while she finds out if it's a suit or a dress. Nice shot, broke up the balls just like he needed to, so everything's pretty nice and open for him to try and run out. Get to the 15, good shot. All right. $15 to the 9 or the 12, or he can just smash into everything. That's A little bit tougher shot now to shoot the 11 on the side, past the 9.
So, according to pooldog.com,
Yep.
it is suit.
It's the suit of the balls, baby. I was right. Look at me. See, I know my pool. Jesus. I've been playing for 5 minutes and I know that.
You've been playing as long as I've been alive.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
you're an old man.
You're not nice right now. Alright, you can just shoot the ball, draw it back. And we gotta fix this thing over here. I have to go check on my phone over there because it's doing some crazy after this rag happens.
We've had nothing but problems today.
I'm out of practice from streaming. We took a day off and then the system's like, if you didn't work yesterday, I'm not working you. La 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 la. Nice shot.
He didn't even touch the rail on that one. That was
Pretty fancy.
it's like he shot a ball before. That is
I think he knows how to play a little bit.
a little bit.
I got next after this game.
Damn. And just like that, he is on the hill.
Jesus.
Do you know if they're playing best of sets
No,
or
they're just
one?
playing. This is a very long race of 8 ball. So
Oh wait, he goes to 10, right?
he goes to 10.
Oh, so he's still 2
more.
away from
Yeah.
I thought it was a race to 9, but I forgot he was giving him a game.
All right, let me check on my phone over there. And let me know if this comes up.
I'm glad you guys cannot see what's happening over here because we are playing some weird game of Twister trying to get out of this little cove. We have something. Let me look. Yeah, 8 o'clock. Ray was just asking if we had any other matches tonight, and we do at 8 o'clock. We have a Lawrence versus Billy match. So definitely cluster. Look at that. 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 6? I don't know. I can't tell. 3, 4, 5. So if you have the options, kind of like stripes. And there's an easy shot on the 11 straight across to the side. Although I don't know if you can see it around that 13, but I think he can squeak past there. Yeah. Oops. Looks sort of seething, I guess. So then if you're going to take stripes, I wonder if that 15 ball actually goes past the 4 ball. Maybe if you just roll pocket speed into the rail, it might slide in there, but if nothing else, it at least blocks the pocket. Beautiful shot. He looks a little bit straight on this ball, but if he had a little bit more of an angle, he could actually come into that stack, but then he risks also breaking the balls up for Ray, which I do not think he wants to do. especially since Ray only needs 2 more games. Oh good, made his balls even more clustered. I feel like a safety is gonna come here in the near future. Tonight's gonna be a long night for us because after Lawrence is finished playing, Carlos and I are both playing in a virtual tournament and we have to play 2 rounds tonight, both of us. So we will be playing for a very long time tonight. It's 9-ball races, yeah, race to 75, race to 46. And then I don't know if, so in the APA, they do ball counts instead of making the 9 or making the, you know, so. So we're playing in the virtual tournament. Carlos has to make 75 balls, and you just count the amount of innings that it takes to make that many balls. So, you know, you're trying to go to 75 in the least amount of innings possible. And then I have to go to 46 because I'm a 6 in the APA. And then at the end, once you've done that, you break and run 1 additional last rack. In case there is a tiebreaker, it's already streamed and done for it. So let's say if he's playing against a gentleman named Ray. Nope, Ray? Anyway, Alzheimer. And if they both got to 75 in, say, 10 innings, then they have already played their tiebreaker 1 rack. And whoever got that 1 last rack in the least amount of innings wins. But I don't know what happens if your tiebreaker is also a tie.
You win.
You both win.
Yeah. Both are winners.
So I am playing in a 6s bracket, and Carlos is playing in a 9s bracket. They have it split up.
Oh, well, maybe if these guys are done early, we can do our match.
Yeah, that's true. We could at least do the first rounds.
Yeah. Because it's gonna be 7 and they won't be here till like 8, so.
Right.
10 hours. And I have to reset that one more time. I should have died over here and tried to reset it one more time.
So trying to break up some of his balls there and play safe at the same time because that 10 ball does not go into the side pocket, so, but is the only ball that he can really see, I think, to be able to shoot at. I'm trying to figure out some sort of safety, but that's tough when there's so many other balls on the table.
And the 9. The 9
Oh, he can see it? Nice. Now he's got a ducky.
I like ducks in the ball.
You know that I don't think we're streaming again.
Huh?
We're not streaming.
Why not? Is it?
It's nowhere. It's not even on yours anymore. See, it says live, but then every time I click on it, it's not working.
You have a lot of stuff open.
I don't have anything. Okay, it's working.
It's live.
No. Just.
It's Lula.
Hey, Chris.
He's
We're excited to have you come and play here.
on Saturday. Saturday.
Play on Saturday, get used to these 3 and 7/8 inch pockets.
That'll be a good match to watch on Saturday.
You'll be able to, you watch some of these players play and you think, oh, well, if I was there, I would have made that. But you have not played on these pockets. These are not bull shooter pockets or even Main Street pockets. These are, oh, wow. Oh, you see how great he hit that ball and it still doesn't go in because our pockets are so small.
Yes, ma'am. 3 and 7/8. They are really, really tight. You gotta hit them pretty good, solid.
As he said multiple times on the other streams, if you hit any part of the point, then the balls will not go in the pocket. You have to hit these balls really clean. There is really no cheating the pocket. You can maybe cheat it 1/4 of an inch one way or the other, but that's about it.
Yes. That's how Duncan was actually saying when I was talking to him. Yep. Yeah. That's how he started commentating on his streams. It's kind of funny.
So then for you, what is the run out here for solids? The one...
I like shooting the 1 forward English and try to get to the bottom of it and then come into the 15 and move it out of the way.
Why wouldn't you just shoot the 2 in the side pocket?
Because I don't think it goes.
I think it goes. Oh, so Chris is saying that he's excited because he had 3 7/8 on his gold crown. Was that a 9 foot, Chris, or was it a 7 foot?
He's got a 9 foot. He's got a 9 foot at his house.
Yeah, but he said he had 3 7/8 on a gold crown. So I was saying, was that on the 9 foot or was that on the 7 foot?
I thought he still had it. I thought he still had his gold crown.
So Robert says, are you going to continue this after the whole COVID stuff is over? And I don't know if he saw, I made a post that we love doing this and that if people are going to continue to want to come here and play, then we will continue to stream. Obvious, I told you when the side.
Hey, Chris Molina, I'm ready to play you, buddy, because you've been talking smack about my game, and I believe that you can't make a ball with ball in hand and the ball hanging by the pocket. That's the last time I saw you shoot, and then you miscued and missed the ball.
Wow, so Chris is saying, yeah, it was 3 7/8 on his 9 foot.
Yeah.
So.
That's really cool.
I guess that's how you become a 700, huh?
That and shooting forever. No, he's a really good shot.
A million balls a day.
Oh, it's a little bit of a crackling on the mic.
Everybody knows. I went to New York for a minute. I don't know if anybody knows that, but I was gone. And then,
you were?
Yeah, I was gone. Did you notice?
That's what was missing the whole time.
Yeah. So I came back on Sunday and we ate, and then I immediately said, okay, let's go play a rack of pool because I haven't shot a ball in 5 weeks. And I was able to run out all 15 balls. I only missed 1 ball.
It's like riding a bike.
And I've never run a rack of balls in my life, so I'm actually
better
having taken a month off. Sometimes you just need to reset, I guess.
Yeah, Robert has been reset for many years, so I expect him to make every ball and never let me shoot, but that's not gonna happen. I bet he can't even spell pool at this point. Can I play some of PUL thing that you guys do streaming about?
If nothing else, we would at least like to keep doing, Friday night scotch like we have been doing, or maybe some, high money matches. I know that, if you go to some of the bars, as wonderful as it is, that pool time can, oops, a scratch, sometimes negate a lot of your winnings, and can't bring your own food or anything like that, your own drinks, and we allow that obviously here, and then we supply as well. And and it's a little less distracting here. You know, we don't have all of the different distractions that are at a pool hall. So some people like that atmosphere, of course. It adds to the game, but sometimes if you're trying to really concentrate, it can be nice to have a little bit quieter atmosphere. So
yeah, it all depends on how serious you are about pool. So that's pretty much what this is about. And of course, what I believe, especially on this pocket, that the better player usually ends up winning the game, because either they get used to the pockets being so tight, or they just a straight shooter all the time, because you have to hit them pretty good. And on a bar box, it's really cool to have one of the tightest pockets in the, I think, in the valley right now, to be honest.
yeah, I don't know anybody. I know Juniors is tight, but I know it's not 3 7/8. So
I think it's 4 1/4 maybe. I think.
yeah. So Chris is saying that he's rebuilding a new Gold Crown, and it's going to have 4 1/8 pockets. So
Make it tighter, buddy.
4, just at least 4. Let's make it even. Why we got to bring fractions into this? I don't understand.
I think playing on super tight equipment, especially in the 9-foot table, I'd be so frustrated and like throwing balls all over the place because I can't make a ball to save my life. I know when I had my 9-foot table though, I think mine was 4 1/4. I think mine was, and yeah, it played really well and everything. But sometimes I would be so frustrated. I don't want to shoot a ball anymore. I'm done. Happens.
I will tell you though, as much as it having this table has improved my pocketing of balls skills, it also has made me believe that I'm not scratching as much. But then I go to bull shooters and I scratch a lot, because the pockets here you also don't scratch, because the pockets are smaller. So it's a little bit deceiving sometimes, because you're like, oh, I shoot this at home, I know I can make it, and then all of a sudden you're scratching everywhere because the balls, the pockets are a whole inch bigger. Chris said he has to
Good
make.
shot. Ooh.
He's really close to that too.
I think he's frozen on the 2, but I think he can
No, I
throw
can
it.
see the gap from here
Oh.
in the shadow.
Oh yeah. It's not
Frozen.
It's not frozen.
But I think he actually has a little bit of an angle. Like he has to shoot away from it to make it in the side.
He can probably push it to the. See, I like shooting it the other way.
Wow.
Good shot again.
And the crowd goes wild.
That was a good shot. Oh my god. Chris is saying that it's gotta make it family friendly so that people want to come and shoot. That's funny. That's good. Good idea. Good point.
I don't know. We had Carlos's nieces and nephews over here, and his niece did not miss a ball.
Nope. She just picked up the balls and put them in the hole.
So it was very friendly. She sat on top of the pool table and put the balls directly into the pocket.
Yeah, she was really good.
Yeah, she was amazing. She also is 13 months old, so solid. Future Black Widow there.
Mexican widow. Alright, come on, Arnold. Let's run out from here. Alright, let's talk about Mr. Arnold since he's at the table. He's been playing for 25 years. And it looks like the brother and sister-in-law are the ones that introduced him to pool, which is kind of cool. He doesn't have any mentors, no coaches. He does play league. I think he plays on Thursday at that Masters League on the
in-house,
the in-house division.
The Larry Ians and what's Casey's husband's name?
It's
Sullivan? Peter.
Yeah, Peter Sullivan. And then he practices about 2 times a week. His favorite player is Earl Strickland. He plays with a Viking Q. And his favorite games are 8-ball, 9-ball. And he loves it because of the competition. What is the most frustrating part of the game? It's missing. Yep. That's exactly why I get frustrated as well.
I think I get frustrated more when I make it but don't get anywhere because of it. That's just as frustrating as missing.
Could be. Oh, that's a good cut.
Holy.
Wow.
What's great about that shot, too, was Ray had asked Carlos before we started, what is your favorite shot while playing? And Carlos says those extreme over 90-degree cuts that barely go and make it, so exciting. And then that's exactly what he just did to win the game. So
that's funny.
That
was a really, really good shot.
That was amazing.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a break till 8 o'clock. We do have that match. It is
Lawrence versus Billy
against Billy. And then in the meantime, we're going to try to do that virtual tournament that we have. So we have an hour before those guys get here. So again, if you guys are watching and you guys are not part of the K2 Productionz, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel, like it, and whenever we come live, share it. Hopefully we can provide you the best stream. We'll take any comments or suggestions, and then we will go from there.
And I fixed about 50% of the event schedule. So if you go on to the K2 Productionz page, you can actually now see the entire week, who's playing and at what time for at least the rest of this week, all the way through Sunday, because we have Saturday and Sunday matches going this week too.
That's why she's back, so that's good, because I didn't do that.
I've got the schedule figured out.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in. Join us in about another hour for the other match. So have a good one.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.